her to lead to. I'll be undressed in the...
Let's go, Keisha. Let them know. You better. We gonna talk about it today. The motherfuckers in the world who got the most game, we gonna talk about it. Or stay winning. I won't ever leave you. They lying when they tell you that. They lying. She changed for me.
What is wrong with you?
Let's go, Jaheim. She smoked you, Jaheim. I was gonna play your part, but Keisha smoked you. I'm sorry. You should just let her have the song. Y'all know what it is, man. This is Not Relationship Goals Podcast, NRG episode 106. It is your lovely host, Chillin' Dylan. And as always, I got my co-host with me, Big K. And I want to talk about it. Now, look, we know in life, women got the most game. I mean, y'all have killed this shit. Like, man, we can't fuck with y'all. Okay. But there's one certain type of man that's smoking y'all. And they get y'all all the time. And I don't know how the fuck they do it, but shout out to them niggas. I ain't hating. Jail niggas. Jail niggas get you motherfucking bitches every time. Them niggas got so much game, boy. I don't know. I don't want to go to jail, but it got to be a handbook in jail or something. Time to perfect game. They got time to perfect that shit. Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all niggas, shout out to them jail niggas, boy. Y'all stay with some bitches. Them bitches paying. Hey, every day they got a place for you to come stay when you get out. I said, yeah, you can't even give her no physical attention. She just like the attention that you giving her over the phone. Jesus Christ. Hey, shout out to them jail. Them jail niggas is winning, boy. Them jail niggas. Okay. Them jail niggas, boy. Hey, women, they smoke y'all. They smoke y'all. They got y'all. Women, I always say women got the most game in the world.
That's where we game from.
Them jail niggas, shout out to them jail niggas, boy. Y'all get out about a 20 piece of bitches.
All of your mental.
Oh my goodness.
They be obedient and shit.
Oh man, they love it.
Alright, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna hold you. They be doing that nice mean shit. They be hella nice and they be mean as fuck. And you be sitting on the phone listening to it and shit like, hey, fuck up, bitch, hang up.
Hey, think about it.
You ain't a slave to this phone.
We all seen Baby Boy. This nigga Snoop Dogg came home from jail and still went to the house. He had a whole nigga. A kid and everything.
Jody didn't want to live there. Jody didn't want to live there.
He had a whole nigga, kid and everything.
You see, you know Jody ain't gonna never leave his mama house.
Like, and Snoop Dogg still pulled up, kicking nigga Ford over and all type of shit. Like, that shit was crazy. But I want to talk about today, like in, I just want to say, man, these niggas, I'm getting tired. Like, I'm damn near 40 years old. And the shit I'm seeing out of these niggas is just unheard of me. Like, it just let me know, like, these niggas is chasing up these women like they fucking 18. Like, nigga, go sit your ass down somewhere, find you something cool, and go sit your ass down. But that just let me know a lot of these niggas wasn't getting women.
Why? Because
they trying to, yeah. Like, now you trying to, like, you trying to do some shit that you wasn't doing before. Go sit your ass down.
You feel that way about women who chase men though? The same shit, the same way.
Well, women, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Okay. Like, we can't say shit to women. Like, what the fuck we gonna say to a woman?
Chase him, girl.
Like, shut your big ass up, nigga. He just mad.
Ain't no way.
If you say it like that, you might be right. You might be right. Let me ask you a question. What's the most delusional thing you've ever done that like while in a relationship?
The most delusional thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. When I found out that my boyfriend had a girlfriend, and he like, oh, I love you and her. Like, I gotta be with her because I was with her first.
Yeah.
But I also really want to be with you, but I need you to wait until I get out of this with her. But it's gonna take some time because I do like her still, but I like you too. But I just liked her first.
Yeah.
And I was like, mad as fuck at first, and I was like, well, I have a little time. So yeah.
You gonna wait around, huh? Somebody
because he told me he didn't have any intention of breaking up with her. So it's just like, girl, what you doing? And he was messing with so many other girls too at the same time. It was just like,
you number 2 though, yeah.
Yeah, I was number 2.
You
out
the
of
2,
like
not the 1 though.
Out of 15 though. So I was like, but I'm in high standing though. There's a lot of bitches under me.
That's how you do it. For me, I would say I met this girl. I was like real young, but I met this girl and I knew like she was. At that time, I feel like she was way more advanced than I was. Like as far as like talking to niggas and like all this shit. And I would see like little shit because we used to go like to a little club when we was kids. Mm-hmm. And like I would see she talking to niggas, but I just never. Not that I didn't care, but I tried to act like I didn't see the shit. And I remember it was like Christmas was coming up. And she, we talking like, oh, what you gonna get me? What I'm gonna get you? So she like, I'm gonna get you some shit. I'm like, oh, for sure, I'm about to get you something too. So I go buy her, I don't know if y'all remember them DKNY shoes. Them Donna Karen, y'all remember them sneakers? Mm-hmm. They had like different colors and shit. I went and bought her a pair of them, some other shit. So Christmas come, I go take her shit. Boom. She like, oh, I ain't got your shit right now, but it's at my homegirl house, but I'm gonna go get it. So the next day she called me over like, come get your shit. She gave me a bag. I'm like, it's a, a good little brown bag. I'm like, ooh, it's some shit up in there. I know what she got me. Some motherfucking wife beaters. Motherfucking socks.
But you were so delusional. You saw something else.
And I knew it. I know she was playing me, but I was so fucking delusional at the time. And I don't even know why I really like this girl like that. I don't know what the fuck attracted me to her. But yeah, I was definitely on some delusional shit.
Did she look good in those Donna Karens?
Shit. I don't know what she did with them, but she definitely got me. She got me. But women, y'all be doing that shit. Y'all be doing niggas like that all the time.
But did you use the wife beaters in the other?
Yeah,
okay, so that's a good gift. It's practical. You put it to use.
That's not a good gift. Them motherfuckers. Nigga, I wanted some shoes too.
You said go buy your own.
And I remember at the time that's a lot of money for a young nigga to spend. I think they was probably like $60 or something like that.
But here's okay. I'm gonna shoot her some bill on this. Make sure to tell you something. I feel like a lot of young boys will be trying to go out and get like new underwear. Like you ain't gonna keep buying a bunch of. She probably like you need some new.
My underwear might have been torn up at that time. I don't know, baby.
She got you some shit you needed and not some shit you wanted. Don't be mad.
But this is the same girl that.
There it goes. Right there. My feelings all stretched out.
You know what I think the difference between why you said like women have game, like I think that guys always try to lie, like, and we'll tell y'all this, but just like y'all think that we're women, so you don't believe it.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like and this is the same girl that was kissing that guy in front of me.
Bro,
so,
and the silence continues.
Oh, you was living a real.
After that,
you said after the kiss you were there, so no, obviously you
was living a real.
Yeah, I was a glutton for punishment at that time.
Wasn't that around? Did the original incident happen around Valentine's Day?
I'm not.
So you kept up with her all the way to the end of the year. He waited for once in a row back around to get his heart broke again.
Yeah. I like getting my heart broke. I remember, and that's crazy because I remember we rode over there on our Razor scooters. So y'all know we was young as fuck on some Razor scooters, but that shit was funny, man. But I feel like everybody got to go through that type of shit.
Y'all went to school together though, didn't y'all?
No, I mean the girl, no.
I was about to say you never seen her walking the street.
But I think everybody got to go. Everybody is gonna get their heart broke, And that's why I be telling these young kids, like, just be prepared for it, because the shit is coming. Somebody gonna do you dirty, and you gonna have to deal with that shit.
It's inevitable.
Whether you a man or a woman, it's gonna happen to you. You gonna get one, and you thought you had one, they had you. It was the other way around.
It's a lesson. But I feel like it's different for like young men than it is for like boys. I mean, I guess it hurts all the same, but I feel like
Yeah, nigga,
what happened
you
to
think
boys,
I wasn't
like,
hurt? Nigga,
yeah, but you
what the
niggas be
fuck?
like,
Boy, that's like it's the end of the world. For us, we like to bounce back. Y'all act like I never
you
loved
niggas be
you.
25
Nah,
talking
nah.
about when I was 12, this girl like, damn,
Yeah, we still hurt. Yeah, we still
Like,
hurt.
nigga, come on,
Give
get
me a long
together.
time.
Nah, y'all gotta understand, we don't take that shit the same way y'all take it. That shit,
Yeah, right, we
burns
take
us
it,
to
we
the
take it a
core.
lot more.
after that shit, she turned me to a stone cold player. After that, they couldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah, well, you let her stomp on you like 3 times.
Yeah.
It was time for you to be in your villain era.
It was definitely time for the
After that, they couldn't stop me. I was reading this thing that said, studies show that more couples that spend like a lot of money on a wedding and a ring are quicker to get divorced. What do you think about that?
I don't know. Are they trying to say like it's because you care a lot more about what people think? Are you doing it for other? Like, is it for the show? Is that the assumption here?
I think it's a little bit of both. I feel like no matter what, whether you're doing it for a show, dog and pony show, or whatever, you care what other people think. Nigga, the biggest thing in any relationship is your finances. So if y'all go into this motherfucker marriage broke as a motherfucker, it's gonna be hard to get up out of that motherfucker for sure.
What I first certain can say is that I asked for a very modest ring, and we got married at the courthouse, so this shit could be forever.
You got about 4 or 5 more years left on the day.
Oh my God! I don't know. I just think like you said, finances is very hard. If you go into it like in debt, like you already giving yourself financial woes. That's a big deal too. Like you always end up spending more than what you thought and more than what you have. It's crazy. I'm dead.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like if you're trying to do it for other people to show and impress, like to impress other people, then you're gonna always have a problem.
But do we really not? I'm not saying that people do shit for other people, but we kind of do sometimes.
Like what?
Like whether it be you putting on some clothes, you doing something
I
like
always like to look nice.
yeah, like you got a house, you entertaining, like you want your shit to look nice, like.
Yeah.
Not saying necessarily like that's
But that's
your
how
motive,
I want
like
my
that's
shit to look.
I'm not saying that's your motive, but in reality, we kind of do shit for other people, not in
Yeah,
the
but I'm not.
sense
The
of.
thing is, I'm not spending massive amounts of money for other people. That's excessive.
Yeah, okay,
That's
okay,
excessive.
okay.
Like that. There's something that like normal, and when you get over that becomes excess. That's crazy. Like I'm not spending a bunch of money for somebody else to come and be like, oh, I had a great time, I loved it. Like it should be because I wanted you to have a great time and love it. Like I wanted that, not for the motivation of other people to come in and be like, oh my fucking God.
Look at me, bitch.
That's exactly how it would be. All these bitches are gonna know. I want every bitch to see how. No. I just want my shit like that because that's how the fuck I want it.
Yeah, okay. Now, I do agree with that, but I do think there's something in there where people do shit. Some of it is for other people. Not saying that that's the end all be all, but some of it is for like other people. Like we were talking about like creating a live show, and we were talking to Javon. It was like, and I was telling him like, no, this like being our natural element. Like you have your bonnet on and shit or whatever. You like hell no, like
Hell no.
like, but why not? That's how
listen.
you really be in the bed.
This is for my ladies who watch the fucking Housewives. When I seen Garcelle in Vegas go to bed without wrapping her hair, I'm like, this bitch is living a fucking lie. She got this wig out, makeup on her face, and she's going to fucking out. She had her makeup off, but bitch, you are not going to bed without wrapping your hair. But I also understand that, nigga, it's also, I'm in my natural element like this. This is how the fuck I want my hair out. I want my hair out. I don't want to have on a bonnet all the time. I've done it. I've been on Instagram with my bonnet, with my stuff, all kind of shit. But that's not necessarily what I want to always be my look. No, thank you.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna look good here. What the fuck?
I agree. But no, I think like if you spend a lot of money on a wedding and a ring, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But you gotta understand, like it's gonna be hard unless you just got it like that. Then you know, maybe so. But I can see why they would say studies show that happens to people that do that and they get divorced quicker. But sometimes it be because they get married for the wrong reasons. Like, so you put on the show, like, because you gotta make it look like y'all really want to be with each, like y'all in love. Oh, he's so in love. Look what we doing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you gotta do it. I was gonna ask, so it kind of tie into the same thing, but where's that?
Also, if you want to see me in my body, catch me during the weekday anywhere out in these streets. You gonna see that scarf on my fucking head, okay? How about that? If you want to see it so bad.
What are things you think people should do as couples, like, before they get married? Like,
have sex.
Of course, for one, yeah.
Test the merchandise. Jumping into some shit. You don't know about. Don't be committing yourself to some dick that is not what you want, okay?
Not made for you.
Right, it don't even fit right.
Not made for you.
Have sex. I would say also cohabitate.
Yeah, I think that might be the biggest one, like living together. Because for one, like, you get to see, like, the type of, like, you really get to see someone in their element when you live with them.
For sure.
And you also get to see how they deal with finances, which is what we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see and how much of a team player they are or they aren't. Mm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you see how nasty they are.
Change.
Yeah, that shit can change. And you get to see kind of like how nasty they are if they are nasty. Like this motherfucker don't do nothing. Like, they don't cook, don't clean. Just like.
Was it nasty to not cook? It's nasty to not clean.
It's nasty to not cook.
It's probably lazy to not cook, right?
It's nasty.
Is it lazy to not cook?
It's nasty.
It's nasty. You don't cook.
Ah, shit.
Oh, speechless. Speechless. Oh, yeah, wipe the brow.
That's for a woman to do.
Wow.
We talking about gender roles. I mean.
No, we weren't talking about gender roles. That's what we weren't doing.
But no, I just think as a woman, I think that's nasty.
To not cook?
Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty work.
I don't know if it's nasty. I don't even know if it's necessarily even lazy. Like, I just think that it's not for everybody. Everybody don't do that shit.
Yeah,
some men cook. So I think it's so crazy to you that it's so crazy that, first off, my grandma doesn't cook. What do you say about my grandma? My grandma's nasty? You call my, I can't tell my granny. I'm telling my granny you called her nasty. My granny didn't cook. My grandpa cooked.
That's
nasty.
Okay, but somebody
is that nasty?
No, somebody got to do it.
Is that nasty?
But your grandfather probably liked cooking.
Yeah, he didn't mind.
Yeah, that was his thing, right? He liked cooking.
Yeah, but you said that's woman cooking. It's nasty for a woman to not cook.
All right. I'll take it back.
The fuck you will.
It's somebody has to do it. Okay. Whether it's the man or the woman, but somebody in this relationship gotta kick in and put some food on that table.
We can't just eat out.
We can, but that shit, like we talking about finances, nigga, that shit get expensive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll be broke and we'll be fucked up and we gonna be fighting. You didn't pay your half of the rent this month.
Yeah, well. Bitch, I've been buying your ass.
I still wait for you to cash out me your half of the rent. Bitch, where the fuck is it at? The bill fucking cable cut off. You talking about you paid the bill, bitch? Why it ain't no? I can't watch my motherfucking football. Nothing. Let's see. All right, we was talking about it. I think it was yesterday or something. We're talking about like giving people advice. Like people come to you and be like, "I want to talk to you about something, man. See what you think."
Always do that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But y'all really don't want to know what the person thinks that y'all talking to, unless they agree with you. You just looking for somebody to agree with you. Some people are just looking
for somebody. I feel like sometimes people want to talk to you. They just want to vent. They just want to get it out. Sometimes people do want advice. Just because they don't take it doesn't mean they don't want it. Like sit there in the back of their mind, something.
They don't want that shit. Don't come to me because I'm gonna tell you what I really think, and you better take my fucking advice because it's great advice. Okay.
So says you.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't know everything.
I don't know everything, but I give great fucking advice. Life shit, relationships, money, all that shit. You can talk to me about any fucking thing.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. Like just because you believe it is doesn't mean that it is.
Yeah, that's the first.
This is a Dylanism. Like, how can you factually say that your advice is great? How can you say that for a fact?
Because anybody that has taken my advice, they have went on to flourish.
You never steered anybody wrong?
No, never.
That's a fucking lie.
Who?
Me.
About what?
Plenty.
Exactly. That's why your ass sitting next to me. What we got in the... Are we changing the name of it, or are we gonna keep it the same?
We can change it. I haven't figured out another name for my new.
So now we changing the hot tops to ghetto gossip, because it's the ghetto shit. This is shit that y'all motherfuckers want to hear. Y'all look at the fucking blogs and shit for. So let's go. What they doing in the ghetto? What they gossiping about?
So yeah. I guess I'll start with this. I was trying to find the details on this one, but Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, you know, they're going through the divorce, and she tried to file saying like so they had that prenup, and there's a clause in there for infidelity, and according to court filings, she has said that he was cheating at some point or did something. He stands on the fact that he says he never cheated on her. Actually, now it's a statement out where he's saying like she's gatekeeping with their child. Whatever that means.
Damn, don't do that.
He's saying, like I said, like him with a schedule, like a temporary schedule, and due to like schedule conflicts and all kind of different things, like it's difficult, and that he'd like to go to the courts, I guess, to do it now.
Yeah, shit.
But anywho, so I'm trying to find the exact, but I remember kind of what it said. Like they had like this clause where it was like what they considered to be infidelity. It was like actual cheating. Texting, it was emotional or physical infidelity. Suggestive text messages or like direct like messages via social media, anything like that can be perceived as flirtatious.
And that was in their prenup?
Cheating. Yes, that was in their prenup.
That's crazy.
So she's trying to get an amount of money based on the fact that she's claiming that he
does she have
broke
evidence?
Infidelity clause and stuff. I don't know. That has not been presented. We just know that she is filed for that, and he's still maintaining.
But
he did not cheat on her.
Did he say she did it to him?
I did see a story, but I can't find that. I did see a story where I heard that he said she cheated first, but I haven't seen that solidly where he said she cheated. No.
That's so crazy, like how detailed these prenups be. It's like you go through all
I
that.
That was so interesting. Yeah.
I understand, like when you got a certain amount of money, you have to protect it, but it just feels so weird to me because
messages like that is deep.
Marriage, in some aspects, yes, it's a business. Like, you know, you bring in, especially when you got money, you bring in two people together that probably got some money. Both y'all got some money. It might be my family money, it might be your family money, or it might be some I got out the mud myself. But it just seems so weird, like to make something work like that. Like I've been hearing now. Excuse me. Jay-Z and Beyonce have a prenup, which makes sense, right?
Sure.
But it's like, out of all the people out here have prenups, they look like they might be doing the best.
Yeah, and you can do post-nups too. Like you can amend your prenups. You can do post-nuptials after you get there. You can also amend those prenups. You know, so I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy like that.
We'll see where this one goes. Where's he at? Dwayne Wade says that his confidence makes others uncomfortable.
Why? Because he be putting on all that bullshit?
Yeah, well, I mean, he put this picture up and he's sipping his drink with his shirt off, polish, and he said that the confidence makes others uncomfortable. And basically people keep calling him sweet, so maybe he's saying he's just confident.
He has a style that's a little too evolved for me, but you know.
You know, I like Dwayne Wade. I just want to say that picture with him with the straw did not do anything to help the talks.
Yeah, first of all, real niggas don't sip their drinks out of straws.
Okay, I'm not gonna say he's not a real nigga. I'm gonna say he's not a real nigga. I wouldn't go that far.
The drinks always come with a straw,
it's
unless certain drinks you order. But when they do come with a straw, you stir your shit up and then you toss the straw. Or you hold your finger, you hold the straw when you sip it.
What if he was trying to be funny?
He probably was, but still.
I don't know. We talked about this on Friday, and B. Simone posted this. She said, she wants to say what's sexy about a man. Vulnerability is sexy. A man with emotional intelligence is sexy. A man that knows how to communicate is sexy. A man that knows how to express his feelings is sexy, FYI. And it's pretty much sexy until he tells us, and then we're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That shit is very effeminate.
Y'all don't want to hear that shit. Y'all don't want to hear that shit. We gonna talk about it though. Y'all don't want to hear about that shit.
Angel Reese is back on the court.
Shout out to Angel Reese. She back. And I think they won that game too. Her first game back, they won. They was on the slump.
Right. Sexy Red sells out her LA show and she performs the Beyonce freestyle with Kevin Gates. I'm not gonna play that, but
and she
she's still doing the pregnant. So
shout out to Spiffy. She brought Spiffy out. Spiffy Luciano.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Brought my little brother out. Yeah, shout out to Spiffy. He got to perform.
Yeah, I like to hear that. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out
I'm
to Spiffy.
I'm here for that. Tyrese is demanding that his ex-wife, he wants his fucking name back. She said she needs to change her name. If she doesn't want to be, she hates him and all this shit, or she doesn't like him, she has all these negative things to say. This is following his interview with Tank. He's saying, give my fucking name back.
But did she take it? I mean, she took your name, but she didn't like what? Oh, I see what he's saying. Like, he don't want her to be able to capitalize
yeah,
off of his name.
And then he said, he posted something, he was like, her name, what did he say? He was like, go back to your trash ass birth name, Samantha Schwallenberg.
Yeah. You go with the Schwallenberg. Yeah, give me my shit back.
That nigga said
my shit popping, your shit not. Give me my shit back. I never really thought about like that being the thing, but I can understand like when you have notoriety and fame, like motherfuckers can use your shit.
Your name,
Yeah. Like it's somebody else that still gotta what's her name? I don't know if it's true, but doesn't Shaq ex-wife still got his name?
Well, she
still old now? She got remarried. Oh, okay.
So no.
But before that, she was still using O'Neal, right?
I don't.
Every time I heard they say Shawnee O'Neal,
I heard
they say Shawnee O'Neal.
But I don't know if she ever changed her name.
But I think a lot of women do it. Yeah, a
that.
lot of women. Don't say people. A lot of women do that.
Yeah, a lot of women.
Because
only women can do that.
I mean, they got some niggas that didn't take some names.
That's like a Hispanic culture thing.
I can't recall any off bat, but there's been some niggas that didn't took some names before.
Okay. Deshaun Jackson announces that he's retiring. Do we care about this?
Shout out to D-Jack. He had a good career. No, we do care. We do care. Yeah. He had a great career. Shout out to D-Jack.
15-year career. So
we still don't vote with the Eagles though. Cowboys all day. But.
That's what I said. Do we care? But I like it. Mark Cuban sold his majority, or he's going to sell the majority stake in Dallas Mavericks. So
for like $2 billion or something like that, 2.3 billion or something
3.5.
like
that. That's what they're saying. Well, yeah,
3.5 is worth, but he's selling 2.3 billion of it or something like that. He's still gonna be the president, so he's still gonna be getting a paycheck, and he's still gonna have some ownership as well. But I was reading this article. This guy was saying it's a bigger play. What he's trying to do is bring like gambling to Texas.
Oh, is he?
So the people who he's selling his stake to are owners of the Sands, Las Vegas. So they kind of know how to put the casino. So the stadium that the Dallas Mavericks playing in is like very old, outdated. Like they tried to revamp it or whatever. But so what he wants to do is build a new stadium with a casino and shit like all around it, like casino, entertainment. Because everybody in Texas, in order to gamble, they got to go to Oklahoma. They got to drive down to Oklahoma, which I'm assuming is only a few hours or an hour away, depending on where you're at in Texas. But I was reading like it's a bigger play for him to bring something like that. Yeah. The business niggas be businessing, man.
Now they're gonna be bringing weed to Texas.
Yeah.
Jason Weaver, you know Jason Weaver.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that he did the soundtrack
for the Lion
King. Yeah, I just can't.
He was the Lion King.
I had no fucking.
You didn't know he was the Lion King?
No.
Simba?
I never fucking knew that.
How the fuck you don't know this story? Everybody knew that. I would assume everybody knew.
I never fucking knew that, honestly. So he was saying, like, he posted that he was just so thankful that this has been continued to bless his career. He said 30 years later, and the platinum plaques continue. It's now sold 2 million units. That's crazy. I just can't wait to be keeping that song specifically.
Yeah, and his shout out to his mom for being having some good business acumen, because they offered him, I think they said like 2 million. You know, when he was a kid, and they took the royalties over
couldn't get paid on
Like
the
they
back
take
end.
equity,
She put
yeah.
that back in.
And that nigga been eating off that shit for how many years? Been at least 20 years or something.
I
that.
like it. You know what's so
Yeah.
funny? I was watching
Shout out to black women, man. Y'all be knowing sometimes what to do.
for sure. I was watching Kevin Hart and on his Heart to Heart, and he had Cameron Diaz on there, and he was like crediting her for like being like one of the first people to do that, and then he saw her like instead of taking her money up front, take that money on the back end. And now that I'm hearing that Jason Weaver's mom did that, shout out to black women for always putting this shit on the map. Okay.
Shout out to y'all.
Kelsey Grammer is teasing us. I don't fucking know if it's gonna happen, but he's been teasing about a Girlfriends reboot. He's saying, you know, you never know. It's up to Paramount. So we would be here to see Girlfriends come back. The show was so iconic. I loved it. The way it left was so abrupt.
They brought that bullshit ass. He brought Frasier back, but that shit ain't the same. That shit trash.
You didn't even watch the first Frasier.
I could just tell by the way it looks.
Yeah, but it's also kind of the same concept. Like his dad has died, but his son is just like his dad, so it's kind of like just feels in the same way almost.
That shit was trash.
I mean, I was a Frasier fan, and I don't necessarily like the reboot as much, but
yeah, like
Exactly.
reboots don't hit this. It's like when people make all these these movies and shit. Like I said, like I don't want to knock anybody's shit, but even like y'all, like why y'all doing The Color Purple? Like stop, just leave classic shit alone.
But this is not gonna be a reboot. This is like a different story of it.
Exactly, leave it alone.
Okay. He did say it would be kind of a different kind of show, but that they got the game back on Paramount, so
And
the
nobody
game
watched
came
that
back.
shit.
Then I watched the game.
Shit was whatever.
I watched it. So we'll see. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to possibly seeing that. The whole incident with Nardo Wick and his security guard knocking out the fan, beating him up badly. God bless. That's really terrible.
They just wanted a picture, man.
Man. But I can appreciate how quickly he responded. So
Yeah, nigga, you better respond quick, nigga.
I mean, it's like even prior
Before
to
the
it,
lawyers get to get it here.
yeah,
I apologize.
he said prior
On
to
behalf
it,
of the other
yeah,
niggas.
prior to it hitting the internet, like he reached out, he was trying to find your family, reached out to the mom and everything. So
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say that he condoned that type of shit, but I feel like
he definitely said
sometimes
what he didn't.
I feel like sometimes your crew, your entourage, they gonna do some shit that might put you in a bad light.
For sure.
And that fan was non-threatening, but also I could not understand, but I could see if a motherfucker walk up,
like that.
like, but he didn't run up, but it's just
No,
like
it's
you're here.
it's a
Why are
term.
you here? Like why are you here? Like why are you right here?
And he said,
We don't know you.
But he did put this statement that, I can't control another grown man's actions. I know that was going to happen, and I was mad when it happened. He was like, if you actually saw the fool,
Yeah, he
you
tried
would
to.
see how
Yeah, he was mad.
he
Yeah, he was. Like I seen him like pull the nigga. Like,
So, I mean,
but everybody like that's just some hood shit. Like your homie punch a nigga, even if that nigga knocked out, sometimes you gonna have one of your homies gonna be
It's just
jump
gonna be
jump on the
extra
nigga. I ain't gonna say a name, but I seen that shit happen.
sit your little ass down.
I like, bro, that nigga knocked out already, bro. It's like he punching on the dead nigga damn near.
Rod Digger just announced that she's married. She said somebody told her before, like, you don't post a man until you're married, and now that they're married, she's posting him. And so this is actually the second wedding that they had. So, and she said she's getting the photos and videos together. She'll put it out. Shout out to Ra.
Shout out to Ra.
That's dope. This is, I don't know, kind of terrible news. Federal judge is upholding C. Murder's conviction, despite key witnesses recanting their testimonies.
Damn. So he ain't getting out. See, murder, he had killed like a young dude, right?
Man.
Well, allegedly. I ain't know.
Yeah.
But it was like a kid, right? Like a 16,
I don't remember.
17-year-old kid, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
But they said the suspects are not reliable, and given their multiple prior identifications of C. Murder as the shooter, they're not willing. The judge is not willing to rehear it. So, that's crazy. That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, terrible situation for sure. Blessings.
Bless everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody involved in the situation. Bless
Peace and
everybody,
blessings, everybody.
honestly. So what else? I mean, are we done with the whole?
Diddy.
I definitely wasn't gonna go over Diddy again because that shit is just. I mean,
Are we done with what?
Keke Palmer and her baby daddy and the brother. And
They still talking shit to each other?
Well, no, now it's the his brother Sharunis, the mother of his child, Dominique Perry. Her court filings are now out, and she's detailing that he was mentally and physically abusive to her.
That the older brother was. Damn.
Yep.
Damn. But whenever it goes bad, it's bad. Like, I feel like in relationships, once it goes bad, that's all the motherfucker gonna remember. Like, so you might not have always been that person that they detailing you as, but I feel like once that shit is sour, that's who you is, nigga. You was mentally, emotionally, well, hopefully not physically abusive, but I feel like it goes bad. Once it's bad, it's bad.
They got hold of court filings where she didn't say things publicly, but where she was like saying like he's making it hard for her to take her kid and move back to I think Texas with her kid because she lived in both, and she's like when it got harder and like shit.
I mean, I can get that. Like, I don't want you to take my kid.
But she didn't say so loud. Just in her court filing, she was saying that it wasn't right because he doesn't fuck with their kid like that. She was like, he come and fuck with our daughter here and there. So how can he sit again? So how can you be trying to dictate where she's gonna go?
I'll pick my daughter up.
And she was trying to say this is more of his controlling behavior. So she detailed an incident in 2020 where she was saying like he got upset about a convo that they had about somebody in the industry. Things escalated and he repeatedly called her stupid and grabbed her by her throat and started choking her.
Damn.
Her daughter came into the room crying and asked him to let her go. She couldn't, he then let her go, and he was so angry that he had blood coming from his mouth where he bit his tongue, like, cause he just was wilding like that. I don't like hearing niggas. I don't like niggas that put hands on women. I don't like that shit. I don't. Speaking of, maybe humorous note. This is not funny because we just said we don't like that, but I'm gonna play a clip. Charleston White was on camera.
Now that shit was funny. I don't condone none of this shit, but. I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to like this nigga.
This nigga's wild. So he said,
yeah, Charleston White and Cam was on Cam Newton's podcast, and they had an interview. And they talked about a bunch of shit. I actually want to go back and listen to it, but go ahead.
So I'm gonna go to the hot takes.
And I gotta hold you accountable.
Okay. He said a bunch of wild ass shit, so.
Yeah.
Why is it doing this? Sorry, y'all.
Will Smith. Gay.
Oh wait, let me start. So he asked him, "What's the first thing that comes to mind when he says these things
names.
and names?" So here we go.
Will Smith. Gay.
Oh God.
Jada Pinkett Smith. Fucked up. That's 2 words.
That's 2 words.
Bitch. Fucking bitch.
Fucking
bitch.
Oh my God.
That's the wrong word come to mind in bold letters.
He is not gonna be invited back. Look at him in the face.
That was
master. Yeah, he a slave master.
I can't.
Sexy Red.
Whore.
You a stoned down dirty leg hoe.
Okay.
We're gonna have to bleep that.
Yeah, he ignorant as fuck. He's ignorant.
Easy, everyone come to mind.
Trying to get me flashback. Oh my goodness. I like Suki. I met Suki in person though. I like Suki.
He likes Suki though.
Will Smith.
Okay, so moving on to.
Could you have a child with Brent Renner? Yeah. Give me some free game. Like, how would you approach a woman like Brittany? You gotta handle her rough. You gotta be a dominant man to deal with Brittany Renner. When you say rough, you're not talking about domestic violence, bro. Yeah, domestic violence.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Now, when you ask, nigga, I'm telling you, she one of them ones you gotta kick in the ass sometimes. Slap her across her head, bitch, sit down, son. No, man, ain't me and Uncle Curtis done it, and they stayed together 40, 50 years. All good relationships, somebody gotta take an ass kicking somewhere. That's how y'all gonna stay together, right? We're gonna cut that out. Man, you can't tell nigga he can't whoop his hoe and she get that. So the woman that you was with, you put your hand on her? I will if she take me to... Could you ever?
Yeah.
Have you ever put your hands on your ex-wife? No. Okay, thank you. So all that shit that you told I done slapped the shit out of my baby mama.
Yeah, nigga.
He said, huh? Huh?
Hey, that bitch.
Yeah. Hell yeah, them open hand slap the shit out of yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
slap the shit out of my bitch. That's my bitch. Man, you deal with your bitch. You discipline your whole house.
Discipline your
First off, stop. You don't refer to mine as no hoe and no bitch.
Have you ever put your hands
I think
on
we're
your
back to
ex-wife? No.
Oh.
But
Yeah, he wild.
yeah,
Charles
Charles
White
White is a wild boy. But it's
If I were to ever see you put a hand on a woman, it'd be a hard time for me to see that, Charleston.
yeah, I
That
think
real shit.
yeah. I've been in a situation like that. I'm not watching that shit.
Go to hell if you get in fact me and my bitch. Nigga, you better leave me alone about me and my bitch. Nigga, you better go home. Nigga, me and my hoe. You better stay out of this.
And then,
That's how niggas die.
that's cool.
This nigga's ignorant.
But,
He's ignorant. This
yeah.
is pure ignorance.
But you know, it's funny, but it's not funny. Like, cause again, I don't condone violence against women in any capacity as a man putting his hands on a woman. But the shit that he say is so much truth to it, though. I agree what he was saying. I'm not saying that that's how they should deal with this woman, but I get what he's saying about the girl Brittany Renner. Like, you gonna have to deal with her rough. Like, I'm not saying that you should do that, but
that
I'm saying
sounds
like
crazy as fuck.
I'm saying that
That
I
sounds
understand
crazy.
because some of these like people, like, all right, I'll give you an example. Like, I know some people that have been in a relationship and they mutual combat against each other. I don't like that shit, but that like
Engage
the
in
girl
mutual combat.
liked it, the guy liked it. Like,
Yeah, but you don't. That's the thing is, you don't have to do that. That's not a good situation. That's toxic. You should get out.
I
You don't
didn't
have
never
to do
say that was a good situation.
What I'm saying is, you said I can see why you would have to deal with her like that. No, you just don't have to be with that person.
you know, you don't. But some people like that's their toxic trait is they like a little violence or whatever it is. Like they want to fight each other. Like they like that shit. Some people do. There are people out there that engage in mutual combat, men and women in a relationship, and they like that shit.
Okay.
And you try to get in between that shit, they might fuck you up. On the real. But like trust somebody, he definitely. But I don't condone violence against women. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't like that shit. You do that shit around me, I'm not going for it. Like I didn't have to stop a
You're
nigga.
not here for that.
I didn't have to stop a nigga from putting his hands on a woman before. Like, no, nigga, you don't like. We ain't doing it. No. Not around here. I don't like it. But he's funny.
I'm not
Though.
here for
That
it.
nigga's funny as shit.
The other thing is ignorant.
But he, you know, he's so ignorant, but he's actually very smart. But I feel like there were other clips. I don't think they posted them on there, but there was another clip I saw at the same interview, and he was talking
No, I
about.
feel like he does this shit for.
Yeah, no,
clickbait.
he
does
said
for
it. He
clickbait.
said it. He
does for
said it.
clickbait. But
He
that
was like-
shit
he
is
was like-
ignorant. That shit is.
And I didn't know this. I don't even know if it's true, but he said he was working like for Congress. He was like, when I was working for Congress, going up to the Capitol, trying to get legislation passed and doing all these things and X, Y, Z. And he like, y'all wasn't hearing me. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. He said, now I gave y'all what y'all wanted. An ignorant ass nigga. That's exactly what he said. He was like, but the shit that he said he did, I was like, damn, I didn't even know. I don't know if it's true or not, but the shit that he was doing was some impactful shit. Like
I'm not
trying to do.
saying-
I'm not.
That's neither here nor there.
But he's saying like, he was like, y'all only listen to this ignorant shit. So this is how I had to deliver my message. Cause Cam Newton was telling him like.
But what message are you doing?
He was listen. Just listen.
I'm just asking.
He was like, your message. He was like, your delivery is what people don't fuck with. He was like, I believe that you stand for your people and you want better for your people. But the way you deliver, he was like, you want to talk about my delivery? He was like, these motherfuckers. He was like, that's what y'all understand. He was like, y'all listen to music, hoeing and all this shit, and these women is glorifying this shit, and these niggas is glorifying killing and drilling. He was like, that's what y'all love. That's what y'all want to hear. He was like, so in order to get my message across, which I don't say is the right way, but I'm saying like what he was saying was, I'm gonna give y'all an ignorant ass nigga. Like that shit about the women I don't like, but the lot of shit that he say about like niggas talking about in these songs about killing each other and women, like the sexual shit. I understand that. Like I get that. Like it may not be like he said, the delivery is probably off for sure for people to consume it. But he's saying like that's the only way y'all understand this shit is ignorant.
Right, but also what makes your message any better when you're talking about hitting women.
I think that was
the same thing.
But I think that was more for satire. He might be like that, but I think that was more for satire. And like older people, like he older, maybe that not that much older, but I think older people come from a different mindset when it comes to dealing with women. Like that shit was okay. It ain't, but it was okay at one point to touch your woman up and.
But you damn know it's not okay to say that shit on the camera. You know that.
No, but he like that shit is clickbait. Like he know what's gonna get stirred up. Like he know that shit. But I do want to check out that interview just to see like some of the real shit he said. Like some of the shit that doesn't get posted, like the clickbaity shit that was. But that was funny. But again, I don't condone any violence against women at all. But that nigga is hilarious.
Okay, so if you were thoroughly entertained by the Young Thug trial, you will no longer be seeing it. You can only read about it now. His lawyer is really going crazy. This nigga's Tupac, and he said Thug stands for truly humbled under God.
Yeah.
But after certain sites and blog sites have posted a video that came from the courthouse, that video actually shows some of the jurors' faces. So because that happened, they are no longer allowing this trial to be court televised. They're not doing that because that's very dangerous to do.
But what about those jurors? Like they in danger, no?
So
well, they could possibly be in danger.
Yes, so I don't know how I mean, if I'm his lawyer, I'm gonna use that as a chance to do a mistrial.
And I heard like immediately like niggas was like, oh, that's so and so. Like when they saw the picture, like niggas was putting their names on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, either they can, I don't know if they're going to try to do a mistrial, they may be able to swap out some of those jurors, but so much has happened, so we'll see where that goes, what happens with that, but I don't know if it's good enough to just say, we'll just not record anymore. They've already been seen, so yeah, that's not good. McDonald's is bringing I've never even seen this, but they're saying adult Happy Meals are returning with Carbon Frost and McNugget buddies. Have you ever seen an adult Happy Meal? I don't even know what the fuck that was.
I don't know. It's been so long since I ate fast food that I don't remember, but I think I've heard of them before.
I've never seen it. Oh, they were saying the McNugget buddies are toys from the 80s and 90s.
I remember the McNugget buddies. Yeah, I remember the McNugget buddies. I can't say
you
this
should
shit.
get that shit out. Say it 10 times fast.
McNugget.
So the adult Happy Meal is going to include a choice of a Big Mac or 10-piece chicken McNuggets, fries, or drinking one of the 6 collectible McNugget Buddy toys. What interject?
No, you can't do that.
I want that unless I can hold it and sell it in like 20, 30 years.
You can't either give me the option of a Big Mac or 10 McNuggets. It should be at least a 20-piece McNugget. Yeah, I'm a fucking adult. Don't give me no fucking kid 10-piece McNugget. Bitch, I need 20.
Right. I don't know what's going on here. I don't even know how to go. This Carrie Hilson and Tia Marie are discussing some long-standing beef. Carrie Hilson talked about it like on the podcast with Tank and Jay Valentine.
Tia Marie?
Carrie
Hilson. I don't know why I kept thinking Kerry Washington.
I mean, Carrie Hilson, these ladies are both pretty talented. I've heard Carrie Hilson sing more.
I ain't heard about Tia Marie since
Tia Marie is
was that Love Hip Hop or something?
She's off of Ozempic, and now she's out here. You're supposed to hear her, so you hear her again. Because she's looking skinny as hell.
Sorry. That's one story I won't follow.
Tia Marie is out here talking about some, I'm going to whoop your ass when I see you. Bitch, we're too fucking old for this kind of shit. Like,
but that's the shit.
That's another hip hop shit.
That's all of them.
Now I got Bronny James has been cleared for a full return to basketball.
Yeah, shout out Bronny. That nigga LeBron said, whenever his first game he playing, that nigga said, if I got a game, I'm not going.
Just a couple more.
Only LeBron could do that shit. Like, it's only a few players in the league that could say, nigga, I'm not showing up for work today because my kid got some shit going on. Like, we could do that shit. I could be like calling in sick into work. That nigga let niggas know ahead of time, nigga, when his first game back, nigga, and I got a game, nigga, y'all better move that shit. Move the time. And this is what I was thinking. I'm like, if that dude have a conflict, they gonna ask the Lakers and USC is gonna try to work together so the nigga could attend both. They like, all right, look, we'll move the time of the game to.
Cause we need to both. Tupac and Biggie's arrest fingerprint cards are up for auction. What the fuck are people doing?
Yep.
I don't fucking understand. And the last one I'm gonna close it out with, Ryan Shazier. Oh,
from the Steelers.
So his
first
wife
feelings.
has accused him of being a liar and a cheater, and she has exposed the text messages that he has sent to other women. I ain't gonna hold you some this. This nigga is spicy for this shit. I already talking about having good energy with different. I mean, it's spicy. One girl actually said that I want to be around you. I want you on me and I want you on top of me, next to me, and in my fireplace. And he said that would be nice.
Yeah. Keep it calm.
Okay, but then also,
if my girl see that, I'm gonna say all I said was that'd be nice. I didn't say I want to do it.
Responses back to the things he's saying, but okay, but also now the spicy part is he sent this girl Marie, who he's texting all these messages to. It's pretty much like this one girl. He sent her these links to these books.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he just trying to give her some education. That's it.
Okay, let me tell you the kind of education. The first book is called The Ultimate Guide to Anal Sex for Women.
Whoa! That nigga want the booty.
The Ultimate Guide to Anal Sex.
Oh,
He wants you to read about this.
That's an ill nigga, boy. Over the pussy? Like, I don't get that. I mean, I don't understand that.
The second book.
You want the booty hole over the pussy, but
maybe he wants both. He wants both. The second book is called Blow by Blow.
Oh yeah.
It's the whole title, Blow by Blow, a step-by-step guide on how to give blowjobs so explosive that he will be willing to do anything for you.
Yeah. Send me the link for that book. I'm gonna have to send it to her.
Send it to me for what?
Nigga, I want an explosive blowjob.
So
no, they great. I'm just saying. They said it might be better.
Now, you gone way too fucking far just now. No, that's too far. I wouldn't say no shit like that to you.
Oh my god, it's a joke.
wouldn't.
It's a joke. See, you
But anywho,
bro, hold on.
that's
What's
the
that? It
story.
say blow by blow. What's the rest of it say?
a step-by-step guide on how to give blowjobs so explosive that he will be willing to do anything for you.
Now, is that offensive? Like, if you didn't know about this book and I sent it to you, would that be would you be offended by that? That would mean
Just
that.
you need to send me a book on giving blowjobs.
No, but I'm saying like you think you would feel like that means that it's something.
It's pretty dead. Honestly, this subject is pretty dead for me at this point. I have to admit, I'm ready to move on.
I went too far.
Last sentence I finished here. Shannon Sharp actually tried to. He didn't shoot his shot at Meg Thee Stallion. I feel like he made some sexual jokes about her, but it's all coming after he said he wouldn't want to be with what's her name. I can't think of her name, damn it, because she's a celibate. He said now he likes his women to be nasty. And now he's talking about he'll have this nigga said he would have Meg Thee Stallion stretched out like 2:45. If y'all know what a clock look like, then you know what that is. I did.
2:45.
Then he said like some French doors. This nigga's wild. So,
But I was saying like, I was like, we were talking about like, I was like how he didn't get any backlash for it, which is good. Like, because I feel like he was.
It might be on the way. That's very.
I feel like he was just joking
in this era.
Yeah, I do feel like he was just joking, but it's like, I don't know if he, as a man, I don't know if you could really say like women could say that type of shit.
If she had responded, then maybe. It would
I feel like if she would have been like, oh
but
my
I
god,
haven't
why
seen
is these
anything,
niggas
so.
talking about? Yeah, then it would have been something. But shout out to her for being a good sport because she really could have said something and been offended by it. But
It was a compliment.
Yeah, as a man, you can't say no shit like that about women. Women, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Y'all can say, oh, I do this to this nigga, I do X, Y, Z, and nobody will bat a fucking eyelash. But shout out to both of them, man. I fuck with Shannon Sharp. That's we gotta protect Unc at all costs.
Yeah, I'm dead.
And Meg Thee Stallion too. Shout out to Meg. Bring putting out some more fire music. We need that.
Oh, now you're saying her music is fire. I've never heard
That last song, I said I like that last song.
Yeah, that's it.
I said put out some more.
You don't even like women rappers. I'm so confused.
That's a lie.
You don't.
You always try to paint this narrative.
You don't. You said you don't.
You
like
think I hate women?
No. You said you don't listen to.
From what you say.
You Dylan, have you or have you not said that you don't listen to female rap? You say it's not good to you.
I don't listen to female rap, but there's a reason.
No, but you said the reason being you said it's not good to you.
No, there's a lot of them that's not good right now. But I'm saying like I can't relate to a lot of shit they talking about.
He said it's not good. I don't know why he's over here.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like listen to some of these young guys. I can't relate to some of these young guys is talking about. So I don't listen to it.
Okay.
But the women like y'all talking about some ill shit that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
Y'all about fucking on niggas and shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Alright.
That's all I'm saying.
You listen to Rebel talk about doing drugs and selling drugs and fucking
Yes.
a bunch of bitches. They ain't got nothing to do with you either.
Yeah. I do a little drugs from time to time.
I do drugs.
You know, Dare was a long time ago. That was in elementary. Dare. Y'all remember that shit? They had to sign up for that shit.
Yes.
But yeah, that was funny. That's it for the ghetto
That's
gossip.
it for ghetto gossip.
All right, y'all. That's what they talking about in the ghetto. We probably missed some shit, but if we did, y'all hit us up. Let us know what we missed. I wanted to talk about it, but I forgot because you kept going past something. But you were talking about like men like telling y'all feelings and shit. Y'all really don't want to hear
Oh, it's one story I didn't go over. Oh,
that shit.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I did not go over this shit. It's a couple things I missed, I guess. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert, the divorce, because we didn't do it last week. And she, she didn't say it aloud, but in her divorce filing, allegedly, TMZ is reporting that there was some infidelity that she cited and emotional abuse.
You always telling them to me.
What? I said, no, TMZ's always telling them.
Nah, you are. You didn't have to report that.
I'm just saying what she said. She
You
said
know.
that she felt like
But
he
I
was,
got a bias against
he
women.
said he felt that he was jealous of her success.
He was jealous of her success.
She said he tried to dim her light, and then at the same time he would also criticize her for not bringing enough money in. So I don't know, but
Yeah, where your half of the rent at?
and Meek Mill is on some bullshit. He's told Trippie Redd he'll make him cry after Drake made him cry. So I don't know what's happening here, but we'll see.
Oh, Drake made Meek Mill cry?
No, but remember, why you beefing? Like, you wanted to get in a rap beef with this nigga now. Like, you already lost with Drake. Are we really interested in
Drake is
more?
a whole nother caliber though.
But he's not like a diss rap. Like, he's
Oh,
not
he
a
did.
diss. So, if you let Drake diss you and beat you in a diss, like, I mean, this is crazy. This is
Nah,
crazy.
but that back to back,
It's
that
crazy.
back to back
It's
was
crazy.
slapping. Nah, Drake, he did that. But he didn't do shit when Pusha T.
That's what I'm saying. This is all I'm
all I'm
saying.
saying.
This
But
is
that
all
back
I'm
to back, you needed one of them for Pusha T, Drake.
They said he had one. They told him to release it.
Hey, all right.
saying.
And when the fuck Drake ever
He
listened
didn't
to
have
somebody?
He was never gonna be able to kill off Pusha
Drake
T.
so damn petty. That nigga ain't no way he had something that he didn't want to release. What was you gonna say? Like, cause I mean, this is rap. Niggas beef all the time. Nigga, they didn't talk. Jay-Z was talking about, hey, he had Nas' baby mama in the back of the truck and this and all type of shit. Like,
That's crazy.
so if you was gonna talk about Pusha T baby mama, just let it go. That nigga said something about your kid that you was hiding your world from the kid, world hiding from the kid. I don't know, but I'm just saying. The nigga said it. Now the gloves is off. Say whatever the fuck you got to say.
I done heard you say a lot of shit about a lot of people. You know, I
Yeah.
like Drake, but I'm just saying you was never gonna be Pusha.
Yeah. Nah, not in no rap battle. Now, you want to say you got more money and bigger, better career and all that shit, then yeah. But other than that, then
Bar for bar.
Yeah.
That's the
yeah,
wrong nigga.
That boy cold. But we was talking about it. You said earlier about like men telling their feelings to women and shit. I just feel like I like it too because we shifting the narrative on like women be like, oh, y'all poor communicators, y'all don't talk, y'all don't say this, but now niggas is telling women how they feel and y'all don't want to hear shit.
Okay.
So now, and y'all was saying, because before, y'all would say, men, oh, y'all poor listeners, y'all don't listen to how we feel.
Y'all still, I mean,
Now who the poor listener?
both of
Yeah,
us.
we
nigga.
shifting the narrative on y'all.
It's not
Y'all
a
got-
shit.
y'all
We
got
just,
fucked
now
up.
we both just sitting in the same spot together. We both just gotta sit in our shit.
No.
Cause you
Y'all.
niggas are still poor listeners, so.
Well, yeah,
But
we
also,
both are.
let me just say, I feel like men have had a lot more experience in listening because women like to talk about our feelings a lot, and for you to still be doing a bad job of it says a lot about the effort that you're putting in.
No, it lets you know that it ain't an easy job. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a big shit.
It just lets you know it ain't an easy job because y'all can't do the shit.
We ain't listening on that.
Yeah. You want to talk to me about some shit? I'd be like, why are you telling me this? Tell your homegirl or somebody about this shit. Cause I definitely care less about
First off, we both know Dylan always said that talking is my favorite thing to do. So
your favorite pastime.
I got on my sister. He said, all you fucking do is just be talking and shit.
Yeah,
So you go to bed, shut your ass up.
Let me see if I got anything else. I'll say that for next week. All right, what we got on? We don't have a name for it yet, but what we got?
News around the world. Today's what I'll call it.
Around the world.
Oh, this is crazy. A Tokyo couple.
What they did? Tell me it was a nigga in this video game. Cause you know them niggas be dating their video games out there and shit.
This is Tokyo, right? Because it's now saying Beijing, China. I'm so confused. I thought I read Tokyo earlier. Anywho, so this couple, they said they were living in their apartment and they started experiencing strange health issues shortly after moving in. It may have been 6 months.
Yeah,
They had an unexplained cough and began to lose their hair and started developing acne. And the guy realized
some say living under a nuclear reactor or some shit.
This nigga said this first off, it's partially his fault. He said he realized that he hadn't paid a water bill in about 6 months, and yet the $1,400 a month rental, they continue to receive water. So he got suspicious. He started looking into that, and he ran some tests on their meters, and he was noticing that the water meter never moved, like it never increased. So he called a plumber in to check it out, and the plumber discovered that there was an extra pipe that linked the toilet and the tap water pipes. So they had been drinking tap water.
Toilet water. Y'all drinking boo water.
This nigga said for 6 months they had been. That was the only water that was coming through their apartment. So they were drinking this, bathing in it, cooking with this water, everything.
Boo water.
He said they got the plumber to fix it, right? They fixed the pipes, but then when he said it been half a year, they were experiencing these adverse effects. So they had to seek monetary damages from the rental firm, and the firm told them, the company told them that they give tenants all the tenants know like that the water comes from the toilet, so there's a water source, there's a well nearby that everybody uses. And you guys should
They just didn't know.
that. They said they were never told that. They said they told me this water is only
That should be in the contract.
That's what I'm saying. You read the rental agreement, nigga. The fuck?
I'm dead.
That's nasty. But did the water look murky? Like, was it clear? That's all I want to know. Like, how you didn't know you was drinking piss and boo-boo water?
That shit is mad crazy. Woo. This is Tokyo is a wild place. They've turned this into an Olympic sport. It's called Spogomi. They combine the word sport and gomi, which is the Japanese word for garbage. It's now an Olympic sport. They're adding. They're doing.
But then when they throw the trash in the trash can.
This is a World Cup in Tokyo. They are they're picking up trash all around Tokyo.
Hey, no, I heard that. Hey, they know how to get niggas to clean up.
They got teams of 3 from 21 countries.
But I heard if you go to Tokyo, like it's one of the cleanest places like you'll see. Like ain't no trash on the street.
No, Singapore must be because they don't even allow you to chew gum on the street. Like there's no gum on their side. Singapore must be one of the cleanest places in the world because of how strict they are.
It ain't New York. Nigga. New York one of the dirtiest places.
So they said these teams are able to collect trash in designated areas within 1 hour.
That's like doing some reverse psychology. Like I bet you can't clean up your room in 5 minutes.
So Britain made history by taking home the first winning title after earning 9,046.1 points for collecting 126.2 pounds of trash. All this on the streets is crazy. But they did a press conference after. Britain said a lot of other teams maybe were more ecological and less sport. We don't want to give a fuck. We don't need to play-by-play on how you clean the trash up.
But was it like they had like them little sticks and shit?
Well, they took a picture holding tongs, but they also had like full hat, like gear and like gloves. These the teams also had to do. They had to also what is the word I'm looking for? They had to sort the junk. They sort the trash.
Sorted. Recyclables
in
over
total,
here.
all the teams picked up 1,208 pounds of garbage off of the streets. But they weren't permitted to collect trash from private properties, just the streets. So after the pickup sessions, they got 20 minutes to sort their trash into categories of recyclable plastic bottles, burnable waste, metal cans, cigarette butts, and other waste material. I'm dead. Not only they had you clean it up, but they had you sort it for free. And they gave you a fucking medal.
They need to do that shit in New York.
First off, think about the training for this. In order to train, clean up around the city. This is fucking we ain't going to the gym. I'm dead.
Yeah, they should pay people for that.
Unreal. That's what I said. That would be good. The cities would be clean. Yeah.
It's crazy.
The cities would be clean. Whoever wins, y'all get a prize. Not no fucking medal.
It should be like recycling.
Like, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, pick up the trash. Yeah, like
pick up trash, come drop it off at the place you get paid per pound. Whatever.
No, that's a good idea. See, they need niggas in Congress. Passing type laws.
Okay, my last 2 stories, we're making it just 3 or 4 stories from now.
Nigga, you already did about 3 or 4.
No, I only did 2. I just did 2. What are you talking about?
You did. Okay.
I just did 2. I did China and I did Tokyo. Exactly. Do you want to hear about
You're tricking me.
I'm not. Engagement chicken or chopsticks?
Engagement
chicken or chopsticks?
Engagement chicken.
So engagement chicken, women are now, they're hyped about this shit. It's going around the internet. They're saying, this is how you get a man to marry you. You make engagement chicken.
Is that like period spaghetti?
No. I'm supposed to put like period blood, period spaghetti. That's disgusting. No. They're saying that this, turns out, bitch just cook. Because they're talking about, it got us in because the food is supposed to be so good that the chicken's supposed to be so good that right after a man proposes, he wants to marry you. So
just make a good meal. But then what type of chicken?
It's called marrying chicken.
No, engagement. It's this white shit. This is called engagement chicken.
It's one called marrying chicken.
Ina Gardner.
Is it good though?
No, that shit is good as hell. I had it.
It's
not nothing to marry but it's just some good chicken.
It's like lemon, thyme, garlic. People do very
cream sauce.
Ina Gardner put this on her show like I don't even know how many years ago. She had done a version of it as well, but she was the first person to come up with it. It's very old.
So basically, cook a nigga some good food, you might get a nigga to stay.
Yes, and women they call it engagement chicken because a lot of women have said after they made this chicken, the engagement came shortly thereafter. So if you make this engagement, I guess you make a nigga start talking about marriage over dinner. I guess.
Make a nigga a little chicken.
What do you think about the chicken? How does it look to you?
That shit look like you go back in
Look a little pale.
I seen a lady. I don't know what it wasn't TikTok. I didn't see it on there, but she took a whole chicken. That she had like 3 sizes. I think the last one might have been a turkey. She had like a Cornish hen. She bust that motherfucker down, deboned it, chopped it up, and then like wrapped it in like she made it oval like in like saran wrap. And she put it like in a immersion. What they call that shit?
Oh, an immersion cooker. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then she fried it, not fried it, but like pan seared it. And she took that piece, she opened
she
up.
She's doing too fucking much. It's just too much. It's just too. Bitch, just do one thing with it. Braise the goddamn chicken. That's what she did.
Then she took that. She opened up a bigger chicken, like a full size chicken. Deboned that motherfucker, bust it down. Did the same thing. Made another little cylinder shit. But then she took the turkey. I want to say it was a turkey because the other chick, the last one was big.
Did she ever season it?
Yeah, she didn't know. She didn't season it. And then she put the shit. She put both of them. She put both of them inside the turkey. And then cooked tied up the turkey.
Bitch, I don't want meat in meat. Yeah. I don't want meat stuff in meat. That's crazy. That is crazy. But
I honestly want to know how that shit
put your meat in my meat. I don't want that. I don't want that.
That's meat on meat, Paul.
Yeah. Bitch, take this chicken turkey somewhere else.
They got a veggie or something on the side.
Turducken. Bitch, bye. You done too.
That shit was crazy. I'm like, she was doing too much stuff.
She dedicated 24 hours to this dish. People were like, it's all right. I want that nasty ass chicken turkey she bought.
But I think people now, like with this TikTok and everything, like people just making anything. Like they just trying shit.
She just did shit she didn't need to do. I just don't even understand.
I seen this lady. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm bringing them back. This is my famous cinnamon rolls." All she did was take a can of cinnamon rolls.
My famous.
She did a can of cinnamon rolls. She put the fucking she like put a little heavy cream down on the pot, like make it on the bottom of the pan.
And then put them in there.
Put them in there. Pour the heavy cream, or pour a little heavy cream on top, and then bake it. And she took the icing, added some butter, and
these are her famous.
Yeah.
These are Pillsbury famous cinnamon rolls.
I mean, they look like the same. Like you didn't do shit to them.
Then she added a little more than
Yeah,
a little more
little pizzazz to them.
So my last story, Florida woman. You ever talk about Florida man? This is Florida woman.
Oh yeah, they go crazy too.
She has been arrested for stabbing. They said poke, but she stabbed her boyfriend in the eye with 2 rabies needles. Because he was looking at other women.
Like, you won't be looking at other women no more.
They said, look again. Oh my God.
You won't cut your eye at another bitch anymore. People crazy as hell.
She's crazy.
She got it. Where they took her to the loony bin. They had to.
She's
Cause you gotta be crazy.
Old. First off, where'd she get a rabies? You know what is going on?
Yeah, how do you? She went to the vet.
Well, that's pretty specific.
Yeah, she went to the vet. She worked for the vet or something.
This lady's cuckoo. She wanted to kill him. If you see her, she looks crazy. She's
She's
she must be
24?
44.
Oh, I'm about to say. Hey,
She isn't look good for 44 too. Like this is crazy. I'm assuming this is drugs. I don't want to put that on her, but I'm hoping.
If you're not happy, leave. Don't be killing nobody, putting your hands on nobody. Leave.
She was gonna leave after she made sure she was the last
Make sure
one
he
you saw.
You want to see a bitch go down the slide?
You
You want to see a bitch go down the slide?
Woo!
Alright, that was fun. Alright, take us out.
Alright, y'all know what it is. NRG. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us right now. We appreciate that.
Peace. Next week. Oh, we on vacation, so we're gonna try to do something.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.